What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Fish Aquatics. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to build this awesome little 10-gallon aquarium stand. Now, 10-gallon aquariums in the United States are probably the most common and the most popular beginner aquarium. And if you look anywhere online and try and find a stand for that 10-gallon aquarium, you're probably going to pay anywhere from $50 to $70 to buy a pre-manufactured stand or a metal aquarium stand. And I just wanted to make this video to show you guys that you do not have to pay that much to have a nice stand for your aquarium. This stand here cost me about $15 to build. You're going to need 3 2x4s and a box of number 8 2.5-inch screws. The 2x4s cost me about $3 a piece, and the box of screws was about $4. So all in all, very cheap to build, and in my opinion looks good. You can paint this, stain this, leave it bare wood like this. As you can see, I just like leaving my tank stands bare wood. So I'm going to show you guys how to build this. It doesn't take hardly any time at all. Very easy to do, very strong, and I'll show you what you guys need. Alright guys, so for this 10-gallon stand build, you're going to have to cut your 2x4s down into 4 different lengths. You're going to need 4 boards at 7 3/4, 2 at 14.5, 4 at 20.5, and these here, these are your stand legs. These are going to determine the overall height of your stand. I want my stand to be 28 inches, so I have 4 boards at 28 inches, but you can choose whatever height you want. You don't have to follow 28. That's just my personal preference. Alright guys, so to build this stand, it's very easy. I've already pre-assembled some of the stuff just to speed this video up a little bit, just to get a little bit of a head start. So basically what we're going to start with is we're going to start with your 7 3/4-inch pieces and your 20.5-inch pieces. And you are going to put 2 screws in the ends of your 20.5-inch pieces, like so, on each end. And then you are going to attach your 7 3/4 pieces with those 2 screws like this. Once you do that, then you can take your other 20.5-inch piece that you've already put screws in, and you can simply attach it to build your box frame. This is going to be what rests on the floor and what your aquarium rests on. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to attach these together. These screws in particular are Torx bit screws. I prefer them over Phillips bit or anything else because you get a better drive on the screws and everything fits together very tight and very nice. And overall, I prefer them. They do cost a little bit more money, but you get what you pay for. So once you have both of your rectangles built for your frames, you're going to then take your legs and you are going to attach your legs to the base frame. I've already done 2 legs so that you guys can see it. So this is your base frame. These are your vertical legs. That's what's going to hold your aquarium up. And I've already gone ahead and added 2 screws to the end of the other legs, like you guys can see right here. And we're going to attach these on the inside of that frame like so. And the easiest way to do that is to lay it down like this. You can insert your leg, square everything up, make sure it's good fit, and then you can run in your screws. And you have the base of your aquarium. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is we need to attach some more screws to the top of these legs so that we can hold our top shelf on. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that real quick. Alright, now that we got our screws in, we're going to fit our top to it. Now I'm just going to attach one screw on each corner so that we can get it level. And then we can tighten up the other two. Or, yeah, the other four. Alright, there's that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add a shelf in the middle here. This is going to do two things. It's going to allow us to store other items under the tank, and it's also going to make this a lot more rigid because you're not going to have the flex back and forth, which this doesn't have any flex in it right now anyway, but it's going to make it stronger just by adding a shelf in the middle. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that now. Alright, so I'm going to mount my shelf 12 inches up from the bottom, which is about here, so not directly in the middle, it's a little bit lower. That's going to allow me to store larger items under here, but it's also going to allow me to access anything that might go on the floor. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to turn this on its side, we're going to get some measurements, mark some lines, and attach our boards. Alright guys, so there you go. There is the 10-gallon aquarium stand. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to take this out, put it in place, put the 10-gallon on top, show you guys what it looks like, and that'll be the end of the video. Overall, this build took me probably 15 minutes to cut the wood and 20 minutes to put it together, so very, very easy project. Doesn't take hardly any time at all, hardly any effort, a couple simple tools. So hope you guys like the build, so let's go see what it looks like set up. Alright guys, so here is the 10-gallon aquarium sitting on top of the 10-gallon stand. Everything from this tank was moved from pre-established, including all of the sponge filtration, so this tank is ready to go. And I do have a pair of a pistogramma hongsloi in there, so there's going to be a video on those in the future. But as you can see, I put it right here next to my recliner, which is a pretty nice spot, if I do say so myself, because you get a full view of the 125 with all the goldfish, and now I get to sit here with my pistos as well. As you can see, the stand looks pretty nice. I think the project came out well. And as always, whenever I do a stand build, I always attach it with a metal bracket to a stud in the wall to make sure that it's super stable. As you can see, there's hardly any water movement, and I'm pushing on that pretty good. So, all in all, awesome build. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed watching the quick build on this nice little aquarium stand. As always, thank you guys for watching Trafish Aquatics. Links, as always, in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.